Let's now have a look at the journal examples for depreciation. If we take the same asset what we talked before, let's say we bought laptop for £1,000 over 5 years, we expect the asset's value to be 0. We don't expect the value of laptop to worth anything at all in the 5 years. If you have taken a course, Introduction to Bookkeeping, you may remember an acronym called DEALER. It's very useful to remember if you are thinking where to put debit or credit side. So depreciation is an increase in expense for profit and loss, so we debit. So E stands for expense. It increases, we debit. That's debit, that's credit side. Accumulated depreciation is contra assets account, which reduces the value on the balance sheet. So we credit it. Assets for us are on A, but because it's decreasing, we put it into the credit. So if they would be increased, we put it into debit, but because it's decreasing the value of our asset, we put it into credit. Again, depreciation, as we discussed earlier, is an expense. Accumulated depreciation goes into the balance sheet and is reducing the original cost of an asset by this amount throughout the entire years. So if there will be 2 years we've used this asset, or 3 years we use the asset, and we calculate depreciation, so entire accumulated depreciation amount. Debit, depreciation expense, computer equipment, goes to profit and loss. Credit, accumulated depreciation on computer equipment, goes to balance sheet and reduces our assets. So this is just a quick reminder for dealer. So when it's increased, we use either debit or credit. Drawings, dividends, expenses, assets. Liabilities, equity, revenue. When it increases, you just look at which side to debit or credit, and you just put it in there. In part 3, we have checked depreciation methods, journal examples, and now finally, let's just briefly have a look into the asset register, and I've created a template in Excel for you so you can use it. So this is an example of UK asset register template. I've pre-filled some information just purely for example purposes. So when you buy an asset, you can allocate your asset ID, name, category. Would it be computer equipment? Would it be vehicles? Would it be manufacturing? The purchase date, of course. Cost, the original cost of this item. How many years you think the item will last. Which method you're going to use, straight line or reduced. And then we have calculation of yearly depreciation, accumulated depreciation, and net book value. It means how much it cost at the end of a period. Here you will have additions. When you buy another asset for your company, you will list it in here. And if you dispose of an item again, you just use the disposal tab. And the last but not least, depreciation app, where we can see through all of the years for this specific asset ID called laptop, that we have an opening, original cost of 1,000, and because we use a straight line, we have split this purchase price into 5 years and deduct every year a balance of this closing value. So in the year 1 we deducted 200 and so on and so forth, and at the end of 5 years we don't expect the value to be anything at all. If you do think the value would be something, let's say 100, then you need to reduce it by 100 first, 1,000 less 100, which is your residual value, right? 100, and then we divide it by 5 years. So you will have a different set of calculations in this case. So I hope this course was useful. Any questions, I'm happy to help you. Please send a form via learnbookkeeping.uk website or comment throughout the course. I hope you enjoyed it and have learned some fundamental skills. The next step, I would recommend you to download the asset register, also the presentation if you like to. And if you're interested, take Xero or QuickBooks online courses, which I'm offering on the website as well. Happy bookkeeping and wish you all the best.